aging Steve Rogers stands before a crowd, his voice cracking as he tries to ignite a revolution. But instead of cheers, he's met with silence and blank stares. The once great Captain America, now powerless and forgotten. How did the symbol of hope become a relic of the past? In our breakdown of Avengers Twilight #2, we'll explore the heartbreaking journey of Steve Rogers as he fights to reclaim his purpose in a world that no longer believes in heroes. Steve Rogers faces a difficult decision. After years of retirement, he has taken the super soldier serum again. The world has changed, and New York now lies under the shadow of an oppressive government. Steve knows he can't stand idly by while people suffer. As he regains his powers, Steve begins to see the full extent of the government's control over the city. He starts helping homeless individuals, bringing them to Luke Cage's underground base. This reveals the Defenders Network, a group of freedom fighters working to combat the totalitarian regime. Steve learns more about the events of H-Day and how it led to the current state of affairs. The government's iron grip on media and brutal suppression of dissent have left the populace ignorant and afraid. Steve realizes that helping individuals isn't enough. They need to expose the truth to everyone. Captain America, Luke Cage, and their team of defenders formulate a plan to broadcast a message on New Year's Eve, revealing the government's lies and inspiring people to fight for their freedom. While Captain America risks everything to expose the truth. As the clock ticks down to New Year's Eve, a startling connection between Stark's work and a long-buried evil is about to come to light. What devastating alliance has been forming right under everyone's noses? In a dimly lit office, James Stark and Jarvis meet with the President to discuss Captain America's return. The atmosphere is tense as Jarvis reveals his true power over the government. He threatens the President, making it clear that he's the one pulling the strings. The President, visibly shaken, nods in compliance, unable to challenge Jarvis's authority. Meanwhile, Captain America and his team prepare for their broadcast in Times Square. The air is thick with anticipation as they set up their equipment, hoping to reach millions with their message of truth. Suddenly, the Thunderbolts appear. They move in to stop Captain America's team. They are almost successful in stopping them, damaging their broadcast equipment and preventing them from releasing incriminating information. But they couldn't fully stop them in time. One of the defenders tosses Captain America a microphone. As the clock strikes midnight, Captain America's voice booms across Times Square.
"Citizens of New York, the time has come to reclaim our freedom," he says loudly.
He continues his speech, but it seems to fall on deaf ears, and before he can finish, the Thunderbolts attack again. The square erupts into chaos as Captain America and his allies fight to protect themselves and escape Times Square alive. Despite their efforts, the message is cut short, leaving the citizens with only fragments of the truth. Captain America and his team flee the scene. After watching the events in Times Square, fully aware of the battle at hand, James Stark continues his work on new suits in his high-tech lab. He examines holographic blueprints, making adjustments and improvements. He explains to Jarvis over a video call that his father's brain was quite helpful in making advancements on the new suits. However, the true danger lurking within Stark Industries remains hidden from James, his father's legacy casting a long shadow over his work. As Jarvis takes his leave from his call with James, he consults his AI computer. The computer speaks out.
"You're losing control,"
Jarvis replies.
"Hardly. These are bumps along the way, but if there is one thing I learned from you, it's patience. You didn't have enough of it on H-Day."
He reminisces about the events of H-Day and all the destruction that was caused. Jarvis removes his mask to reveal the scarred red face of the Red Skull. The longtime nemesis of Captain America had been disguised on H-Day, manipulating events from within the heart of the government. As he digs through the wreckage, he finds the head of Ultron, the AI sentient that was created by Tony Stark. Ultron was a lead culprit on H-Day, only to lose his patience and fail in his endeavor on that fateful day. Red Skull had found him and salvaged his mind and imprisoned him into a computer to use for his bidding. The metallic AI voice echoes.
I am forever, Skull, but every second is an infinity. You're losing control, and I need you alive in order to fulfill your end of the deal, to free me from your crude prison.
His alliance with Ultron explains the advanced technology and AI systems that have been used to maintain control. This partnership between two of the Avengers' greatest enemies has given birth to a dystopian world where freedom is just a distant memory. The story returns to Captain America sitting in anguish, the weight of failure heavy on his shoulders. The broadcast, their chance to ignite a revolution, cut short by the thunderbolts. Doubt creeps into his mind as he wonders if he's still the hero the world needs. But hope isn't lost. Luke Cage approaches him and smacks him in the back of the head. He tells him that they still need to accomplish what they set out to do. Even if the people aren't behind them, they still need to do what's right, as they converse together. One of the defenders comes rushing in. He reveals that their underground network has uncovered a startling piece of information. Tony Stark might still be alive. The news sends a jolt through the team. If true, it could change everything. As the defenders regroup, a new mission takes shape. Find Tony Stark. With renewed determination, they prepare to face whatever challenges lie ahead, knowing that the future of their world hangs in the balance. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, check out our channel and subscribe to see more upcoming videos and shorts like this.